are back with another review. Let's get the particulars out of the way, the necessary stuff. If this is your first time here, hopefully you go ahead and click the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. We got some good stuff to talk about today. We are reviewing a complete line of fragrances and I'm super duper excited about it. So you may see Kingston off to the side because he is not having that I'm filming without him today. So he's right here next to me. If you see him pop in the video, just ignore him, okay? So I got this nice size box in the mail a few days ago, and guys, I am super excited to show you what we have today. So the brand that we are going to discuss is Maison Crivelli. It is a brand that is based in Paris, if I'm not wrong, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, I'll put the correction in the description box. But let's get into what they sent. So of course they sent a little card and it's super cute. It has their name embossed on the front, and then they just sent me a nice little sweet note. They sent blotter cards, so we're going to use these today while I'm testing out the fragrances. If you are anywhere near the fragrance community, you have heard of this brand specifically for this one fragrance, Hibiscus Mahajád. This is like sweeping across Instagram and TikTok and everywhere that people talk about fragrances. Like, this is like the it fragrance right now. So we're gonna see if it actually is good like they say it is. Next they sent this, let's see how they describe it, experiences olfactives. So it just basically lets you explore the brand with many sample sizes. So let me just get up close with that. And I'll insert photos of every single thing so you can actually see. So they should be on either side. Not sure which side I'm gonna put it on yet, but just so you know what it is. And this is maybe 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 fragrances. And then we have the big mamma jamma here. I got a full size of Iris Malikhân. So it gives you a little bit of information on the back of this one, but this will probably be the first one we talk about, and then we'll just go down the line. Okay, sounds good? Let's get into it. Now, I always like to put this little disclaimer in there. They did send me this, but they did not ask me to review anything. I am not paid to give my my opinion on this. They sent this as a gift. So gifted means I do what I need to do with it, anything I would like to do. But I asked on my Instagram page, I had a poll on my Instagram page, and everybody asked me to review the complete line. So that is what we are doing. Let's get into the review. Now, I did spray all of these initially just so I can get like a feel of the line, but I have my notes sitting right next to me, so if I miss anything or I forget anything, I already have it jotted down, so I give you all the information necessary to make an informed decision. So let's open this little sachet with the blotter cards. I think this is such a cute little idea to send blotter cards with it. I actually have my own, but it doesn't hurt to use theirs because they already have them labeled, so I don't have to write everything down. So the first fragrance we're going to get into is Iris Malikhân. Open her up. Love the packaging. Standard packaging. Super cute bottle. It's a great size for me. I have so many fragrances. I really don't need any more than this. And I have my Iris Malikhân blotter. On the back it says prolong the experience, and it has their website and their hashtag on there. I think that is super cute. So let's spray her. Oh wow, look at this, guys. When you spray it, it has like a little design there. How adorable is that? Oh, wow. So I want to get into a little bit of the information that's on the box so you see what it says. It says sun-kissed cypress, creamy mastica, emerald dusk, incense pearl, iris butter, gilded purple petals, and a malic mimosa, an inky blink, amber leather, gentle feline, tender fervor. That is the information that is on the box. Immediately, I can already tell, like, this one is not going to be for everybody, but it is absolutely stunning. It has a different type of feel. When I'm spraying it, what comes to mind is like rice powder or scented, you know, when they used to scent cosmetics, blushes had scent, the powder in the container with the big powder puff, that type of smell. That's what I get from this. It gives me that type of feel. So I would say getting ready at nighttime when you're putting on your perfume and you have your makeup sitting out and you're in your robe. Like, this is the feel that I get from this fragrance. Absolutely stunning. And this is so cool. Like, the design when you spray it is starting to disappear. I think that is the cutest thing. Now, let me look and see what I put as my thoughts. So everything that I already specified, I actually wrote down. So it falls right in line with what I was thinking. If you've ever tried Maison Margiela's lipstick on, it has the same feel as that. So it is an acquired taste, I will say that, because everybody is not going to like that feel. But if you are into like that powdery iris type of smell, or like perfumed powder type of smell, that's what I get from this. And it dries down to the prettiest powdery iris that you could possibly think of. So even though I like the opening, middle, and the close, the dry down is where it's definitely at. So they actually didn't send a blotter for Hibiscus Mahajád, so I'm going to spray it on the card that they sent me, and that's how we are going to test it out. So here we go. Ooh, y'all. Oh wow. So it's a tart opening. Something tart, something like a almost like a grapefruit type of smell, but that's leaving very quickly. Oh, that smells really good. I'm gonna put this on my hand. Same tart opening. I still smell that like grapefruit-ish type of note, and then I smell like flowers, rose, something in that realm. And then there's something that smells a little earthy or a little smoky and earthy together. This is so good. So I had to look up the notes to make sure of what I was smelling. So it says it has damask rose in this. It has vanilla absolute. It has leather, spearmint, cassis, ambrette seeds, and cinnamon essential oils. Now, that ambrette seed type of combination, they call it muskmellow sometimes, but it has like a smoky marshmallow smell to me, and that's the smokiness that I'm getting from it. What's weird is it has no, it doesn't show any type of citrus type of notes, but that's what I smelled when I first sprayed it. But the mint is showing through. Now, if you have Atomic Rose by Initio Parfums, this is going to give you that same feel. They are very similar, but I feel like there's an added smokiness. There's a mint element here that I don't get in Atomic Rose. Yeah, there's a little bit more complexity in this one to where you could have both in your collection and not smell the same. They just have a similar feel, if that makes sense. This one is really, really nice. Now, I know there's been contradictory opinions on this fragrance. Some people feel like it's like everything, and then there's those that just feel like it is what it is. But I feel like this one is just like a wild card. It's something completely unique. Even though it has the feel of something different, the added notes in it gives it like an extra like Zazazoo, if that makes sense. I really, really, really like. So the rest of these we're gonna kind of fly through, unless there's one that's like outstanding that I need to talk about a little bit more. But otherwise, I'll just give you some thoughts on it and we'll press on. You know what I mean? So we have Fleur Diamantine. Fleur Diamantine. And they have these in order. Yes, love a little bit of order. Let me open her up. And I love that all the samples come in like the box that the actual bigger fragrances come in. It's just a smaller version. Very cute. Guys, this whole paper situation, this is super cute. This one changed colors as well. Oh, this one is nice. Really, really nice. So if you remember the fragrance Love's Baby Soft back in the day, it gives you that vibe, but a grown-up version of it. I love this one. So I guess it would be like a floral powdery type of fragrance with a tad bit of I guess a little teeny bit of woodiness. This one I'm putting in the hell yes pile because that one is that good. So next we have Bois de Chai. Bois de Chai. So we're gonna spray this one. I'm so obsessed with these blotters. This one is a little bit more woody and resinous. Earthy, woody, resinous. This can be definitely unisex. I could easily smell this on a man. Let me look up the notes on this. So, Bois de Chai is cedar, papyrus, black tea, guaiac wood, incense, cinnamon, and patchouli. So, all kind of, you know, unisex notes. I definitely don't smell the cinnamon because if I did, I would hate this. But this is really, really nice. The cedar is what kind of like pushes through. And I smell it like a tea element. But this one is nice. Not for me, per se. But I like it. So next we have Santal Volcanique. Santal Volcanique. And this one is out of order. This blotter. I wonder what color this one is gonna come out as. Oh, wow. If you really, like, really wet it, you get a full design on there. So cool. This one is nice. I hope I don't say all of them nice. I hope something is just like, ugh. But this one is so good. Okay, this one I can see it being unisex as well. But it's light. I can see this one for spring and summer. Still woody, earthy, but has a tad bit of sweetness to it. Let's look up the notes. So the notes on this one is interesting. It has sandalwood. It has ginger, cardamom, cedar, lime, coffee, ylang ylang, musk, and spicy citrus. I can really smell that ginger and cardamom. It just really gives it like a spiced tea type of feel. This one is a good one too. This is going to be in the hell yeah pile too. Really like this one. So next we have Rose Saltifolia. Saltifolia. These names. I wonder what the inspiration for these names comes from. And let's fully wet this to see. Oh, cool design. Really, really cool. Okay, this one is kind of light. This smells like definitely roses. I get the rose element. But it's like a rose dunked in some kind of water, like a watery rose, if that makes sense. Not dewy like from rain, but like actually water in a lake or something like that. Let's look up the notes. So the notes here are rose, seawater, seaweed, sea salt, sand, woody notes, pink pepper, and musk. Okay, I get all of that in this. This is like a clean, dewy, fresh rose, but that has been like drifting out to sea, if that makes sense. This one would be good for like vacation or something like that. It's not a must-have in my opinion. There are other rose fragrances that give me this vibe, but it's nice nonetheless. So next we have Absinthe Boreal. Absinthe Boreal. We are almost already halfway through this. Cool design. Okay. This smells like a cocktail to me, like a gin cocktail. Like gin and tonic almost. I wouldn't necessarily want to wear that, but I can see this on a man. Definitely not my steez, my vibe. The notes for Absinthe Boreal are Artemisia, lavender, rosemary, clary sage. I can smell that sage. Balsam fir, which is like a tree. Thyme, oak moss, geranium, and eucalyptus. I get none of the eucalyptus, but this really smells like a vodka tonic or gin and tonic, something like that, with an herbal mix. Definitely good for a guy. It still is fresh, so it's not like a heavy scent. This is probably a summer banger on a gentleman. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 more to get through, guys. Hopefully you still rocking with me. Hopefully I still have your attention. But let's get through the rest of these. I did realize that one of these samples is the Iris Malikhân, so it's not 5 more. There's only 4 more because we already talked about Iris Malikhân. So the next one is Papyrus Moleculaire. I like papyrus notes, so hopefully this smells how I think it's gonna smell. I don't remember what this smells like. Love these designs. And it smells exactly what I thought it was gonna smell like. Okay, so check this. This smells like you're in a library with old books. With a bit of like the wood coming off the seats and the tables. Like, can you imagine all of that and what it smells like being in a library with wood and old books? And that's what this gives me. Really like this one. I wouldn't personally wear it, but I could imagine this on a gentleman, and it's probably absolutely stunning on men. This one is good. So next we have Osmanthi Kadoshan. Osmanthi Kadoshan. These names, they're killing me. Or is it Kodoshan? It doesn't really show me like the enunciation. There's like a line above the O and the A, so I'm thinking it's Kodoshan, but it could be Kadoshan. Oh, this is one of the best designs. Okay, this one is generic. It doesn't really give me much of anything. This is definitely, could be unisex, but I can see this more on a man. But it's not giving. It's not giving anything. Let's look up the notes. Okay, before we look at the notes, now I'm getting something that smells like licorice, almost. The black licorice. And I don't like that. Let's look up the notes. Okay, so it has osmanthus, star anise, that's that licorice element, black tea, Szechuan pepper, patchouli, tobacco, labdanum, and amber. So definitely very heavily masculine. But that licorice note is not for me. Yeah, this one, I don't dislike it, but I don't love it. And I wouldn't buy this for anybody. Okay, we are at Citrus Batikanga. Citrus Batikanga. I like that name. Cute design. Okay, this smells like lemon pledge or orange pledge or some kind of household industrial cleaner. Yeah, not for me. I would probably spray this on the furniture. Yeah. It does have a fresh element to it, but it smells like you freshly cleaned your house. I don't personally want to smell like that. So let's see what the notes are. Bergamot, cardamom, chili pepper, rhubarb and pomelo, vetiver, myrrh, and fenugreek, which is a weird note in this, but definitely like some kind of citrus pledge, some kind of household cleaner. So we are on our last one, and that's Lys Solberg. Lys, like Y-L-Y-L-Y-S. Lys Solberg. Cool design. Like this right here is just like the best part of this. Like these little blotter cards, I love it. So this one smells like hair grease to me, or some kind of hair product. This one doesn't wow me. Feels like I'm not in a salon, even though I do love that salon feel and smell. I don't think I would want to spray that on my body. Let's see the notes. Okay, so the notes. Wine Lees. I don't know what that is. L-E-E-S. Wine Lees. Carrot seeds. Quince. Bergamot. Lily. Dried fruits. Calamus. Iris. Ambroxan. Mate. Cedar. Labdanum. It has a lot of notes, y'all. Oak moss. Tobacco smoke. Oak. Guaiac wood. And patchouli. I can see like that carrot seed type of situation. You know that hair product, it's carrot oil for the hair. That's what it reminds me of. So I get the carrot seed element in this. But this one is a no for me. This is a dub. I don't really like this one. Not because it stinks or anything like that, because it doesn't stink. It just it doesn't smell like a fragrance that I would put on my body. I probably would spray it in my hair, maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't even want my hair to smell like that. So that one is a no for me. So y'all, in the typical fashion of this particular platform, you know I'm not going to over talk it. I give y'all what I got and I bounce. So that's all I got, y'all. Hopefully you enjoyed this full review of Maison Crivelli. The line is absolutely amazing. About 70% of it is a hell yes, and then the other 30% is a hell no. So you choose based on what you like. But for me, this complete line is absolutely amazing. There are like a few misses per usual with every line for me. But overall, I really think that they have a great lineup. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. Leave your comments below. I love interacting with you guys. Send me messages. Interact with me on my other social media platforms. I love that. Until next time, love y'all. Bye.